So this was kind of interesting. The judge had a written out kind of order ready to go, that like very obviously he didn't like just come up with. I think that I know he had spent the week going through the briefings, lots of briefings, especially from the Commonwealth. And I think that he had kind of already come to some sort of conclusion. And today's hearing was just to, it didn't end up changing his mind on anything because he ended up just reading out this pretty long um, kind of written statement breaking down exactly what his ruling was. One interesting part of it that is of note is that he found that the organizational plaintiffs, so Gun Owners of America and the Virginia Citizens Defense League, lacked standing to sue on a for represent representative purposes. But they did allow the law to go forward with John Crump, who's the individual plaintiff. And in Virginia, there's case law that says as long as there's one of the plaintiffs does have standing, the case itself can proceed.
What does that mean, standing?
So standing is just like it's a threshold question you have to get to before you can even get to the merits of a case. It's the judge has to basically decide whether or not he has jurisdiction to hear from whoever the plaintiff is. So to establish standing, you have to show that you're suffering a harm, and he found that John Crump individually would suffer a injury should they go into effect because he submitted an affidavit where he kind of detailed the firearms and the firearm parts that he wanted to purchase and that he would not be able to purchase if this law had passed, or I should say